Hello YouTubers, I'm Paris. In the previous video we have learned that how you can create a simple scatter plot in Pyqtgraph. So this is from the previous example. In this video I'm going to show you that how you can create a simple bar graph in Pyqtgraph. So let me import my required library, import this from PyQt5 Qt5 not Qtgraph, Qt widgets, import GUI application. Also I need to import Pyqtgraph as PG, and I need to import numpy as np, like this. Okay, so first let me create a GUI application, sys.argv. So this is related to PyQt5. You can watch my PyQt5 complete video series. So now let me create a pg.plot in here, pg.plot, like this. And now we need to create our data. So np.range. Also you can check my videos on numpy. So np.arrange. So the arrange, I want this takes a start, so I want to give it 10. So y1 np.signX, and for let me create y2 and also y3, 1.1 times np dot sign x plus 1, and also for y3 I'm going to create 1.3 times 1.2 times np dot sign x plus 2. Okay, so now we are going to create our bar graph items in Pyqtgraph. So let me call it bg1 pg dot bar graph item, and you need to give the x to x value. Also I need to give the height, so the height is y1, the width is 0.3, and the brush color is R, so red brush color. This was the first one, and you can do this for the second one. Let me just copy this and paste it in here. So the x, let me remove these. Okay, for the x I'm going to give it x plus 0.33, and for the height I want to give it y2, the width is 0.3, and also the brush color is G, green. This should be bg2. And now let me copy this once again. This is bg3, and let me remove these. So the x is x plus 0.66, and the height is 2y3, and the width is 0.3. The brush is RGB blue. Okay, now we have created our three bar graph items. Now we need to add this to our when plot. So when dot add item, first one is bg1, when dot add item, so it is bg2, and when dot add item, and it is bg3. Okay, so like this you can create. And now after this, if you want to have for example clicks for your bar graph, also you can create. So how you can handle mouse clicks, you need to create a class in here. So let me create a class of bar graph, and it inherit from pg dot bar graph item, and in here let me create diff mouse click event, mouse click event, and you need to give self and also the event. I'm going to simply print clicked graph clicked like this. Okay, so after this we need to, so we have created our class. Now we need to add this. Let me create a BG and let me create the bar graph x. So this is our x, and also you need to give a y, y times y1. So y1 times 0.3, and also, okay, first let me you can let me just try first when dot add item. So I don't want to when dot add item. So okay, let me first run this, and I will show you, and after that I will show that. So status, so this is my status. So app dot execute, and now we need to create our loops. This was our loop, exit our application, and we add our status in here. Now let me just run this. I'm waiting for the application. Okay guys, now you can see that this is our simple bar graph, and we have 3 graphs. You can see we have RGB, and this is also, you can I have said that handle click events in here. So in this section we need to create another BG. Let me just create another one. Let me copy and paste it in here. So this time it should be bar graph. It should inherit from our this class. We are going to create this pg.bargraph, and let me just remove this. So now for the x, I want to give it x, and for the y, y1 times 0.3 plus 2, and for the height I want to give it 0.4 plus y1 times 0.2. So these are the graph numbers that I want to give it. You can give whatever you want. So for the width I want to give it 0.8, and now we need to when dot add item bg. Now let me just run this. Module attribute bar graph, so it is bg like this. Now let me just run it. Oh, I have a problem in here. Let me just check this. So guys, this is not PG, this is our class. And now let me run this. Okay, now you can see that this is, we have another graph in here. If I click on this, you can see graph clicked, and you can click on the graph like this. So I have said that these are the values that I have given for this. So I want a graph in here, and you can see graph clicked. So thank you guys. I will add the source code to the video description. You can subscribe to my channel and also like the video.